Hey! Alright, today I want to talk about a drivable RV versus a truck and a trailer. I currently own a drivable RV. It's called a Super C. It's a Jayco Seneca triple slide Super C RV. In the past I've had a Class A, and I'll tell you why I switched from the Class A to the Super C. But I kind of wanted to delve into the difference between a truck and a trailer pull versus an RV. A bigger RV is hard to get around in once you get to your destination, but it's absolutely fantastic trying to get to your destination. And what I mean by that is, in an RV you can have your kids, your friends, your family in the RV doing activities, entertaining themselves while you're driving. And that is the absolute biggest difference with a family in an RV versus a family in a truck. I have 3 kids, and when I would put them in the back seat along the bench in the truck, they would sit there, they would fidget, they would only have like a little phone or a little game to play with, and they'd end up getting tired, uncomfortable, they'd fight, they would unbuckle and try and lay down on the floor and sleep and things like that. Whereas once we get in the RV, they can sit on the couch, buckle up, and play their Xbox on the big TV. So I enabled my RV to have an inverter with the 120 AC, and we plug the TV in and we plug the Xbox in, and they can lay there on the couch, they can relax, they can still put their seatbelts on, buckle up, play games. You can get up and walk around, you can use the bathroom. I mean, it's a little difficult, but it's really convenient. Even if you just pull over somewhere, you can move around the RV, you can eat lunch, you're all self-contained, etc. You've got the fridge and whatnot. Whereas with a truck, you're all in the truck, you're packed into the truck, and then when you get someplace, you have to disconnect the truck and leave your trailer, and then you have mobility, which is fantastic. That's a real advantage with the truck and a trailer setup. Whereas in my big RV, I need to tow something such that I can have mobility when I get somewhere. Because if your RV is bigger than just a tiny Class C that's like 30 feet, 20 feet long, 23 feet long or whatever, once you get them set up, you get the slides out, you get the levelers down, you're anchored in, it's really hard to move that to go to a grocery store. So that means you have to flat tow a vehicle, you have to tow a vehicle on a trailer, you have to put a motorcycle on a rack, you have to, I don't know, take an e-bike, and you're limited to your traveling distance with your e-bike. So with the truck and trailer, you have mobility a lot easier, but you have a more difficult time just driving it down the road with a family. Whereas with an RV, you have a lot more convenience while you're traveling down the road. You have a little bit more convenience as far as being self-contained, and you can just pull in midnight at a rest area or whatnot and crawl in bed and sleep while everybody else is asleep, and then get up early and get moving. Have everything you need. But you do have to tow a trailer, and so I tow a trailer in the past with a GMC Acadia on it, and so with my 40-foot motorhome, my 16-foot trailer, I'm almost as big as a semi. I really have to be careful where I drive, how I get there and whatnot, where with a truck and a trailer you have more mobility. Like with my RV, I won't go into a subdivision that has a cul-de-sac in it, because I'll have a hard time getting the RV and the trailer turned around. I'll have to back out of it and whatnot, which seems really inconvenient, but I don't travel in cities with the RV very much. And I also have to be really careful with cities that are overgrown with trees. Trees will scratch your camper or your RV. So anyway, that's the advantages and disadvantages of a RV drivable versus a trailer. Please leave comments below on what you own and or maybe solutions you've found to having mobility in your RV, whether you found something that's really easy to tow, like a little car on a dolly, maybe a lot more convenient than what I'm doing. I know if you flat tow a car, you have to have an automatic brake setup. Essentially on everything that you tow behind a rig, you have to have automatic brakes and automatic locking, safety chains, and everything else like that. So if you found another simple solution, I know there are RV toy haulers. I've had a toy hauler in the past, trailer, camper toy hauler, and that was awesome. You can put a motorcycle in it, or street legal motorcycle in it, or whatnot. So when you get somewhere, you can pull it out and drive around. I know there's RVs that have toy hauler compartments that you could put a motorcycle in, or tow an enclosed that has a tiny car in it, or a tiny motorcycle in it, or things like that. So yeah, leave comments below on what you drive and how you have mobility once you get to a campground. Also, leave comments on whether you really like the boondock or whether you go to RV parks, bigger cities, smaller cities, where you camp, things like that. I'd really be interested to hear from all the viewers. So like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.